Do you know what the hedonistic treadmill is?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. So
yeah.
the hedonistic treadmill is just this idea that it's generally tied to income and expenses, and you just keep on this treadmill as you increment up your income. But the hedonistic treadmill is applied to AI, I think is really, really interesting in that we're all becoming so accustomed to the magic just being magic and magicking that people get really frustrated when it's not great right out of the box. And I had this really funny exchange with a friend over the weekend who I was enculturating into the way of NotebookLM, and it was just driving him absolutely ballistic that it was coming out with a watermark, which it does. And we can include in the notes, somebody has hacked together a little watermark removal tool already. And apparently if you pull from the API, you don't have the watermark. Frankly, being that I'm an AI guy, I don't care. I think it's pretty cool that it says Notebook down there, and I'll point to it as, wow, isn't this an amazing deck that AI basically created for me? But I get it. If you're selling,
send it to a client and charge $40,000 for it.
Well, it's still about the intellectual property, man. In any case, he was just losing his mind over not being able to get rid of that stupid watermark. And I was like, okay. You just got the most beautiful deck you've ever seen. It took 5 minutes to produce a deck that you would have had to spend 2 days with an actual graphic designer to produce previously. So you simply wouldn't have, or you would have spent 3 hours building whatever the hand deck was, and you probably wouldn't have been satisfied with it. Yes, you do have to copy and paste some images over to Gemini to make some small changes, but it's not the end of the world. You're still getting this beautiful deck in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it just saved you, no exaggeration, 20 hours of your life probably, to really fine tune a good deck.
I mean, I'll push, because if you weren't doing it before, this is a new capability. You're getting better decks than you were before, but I was never going to spend 25 hours on
Free AI.